In this episode of I Don't Work Here Lady, we are reading interesting stories, including apparently I look like a child. I'm not the gardener. No, lady, this is a barbershop, not a gun rental shop. Lol, how do I look anything like an employee? The electronics store guy, and gatekeeper of the disabled toilets. If this is your first time here, we cover the craziest and the funniest retail stories. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe. For more I Don't Work Here Lady videos, check out the playlist in the description. Congratulations Carol for the comment of the day. I'm pretty sure at this point Karens doesn't know uniforms are for a specific store. Now let's discover more Karens. I rate them from 1 to 100, 1 being an amateur Karen and 100 being a god Karen. Let's do this. Apparently, I look like a child. I was walking past a high school the other week to go to my cousin's house so we could go to Disneyland for the day. I had a backpack on with the essentials: water, power bank, jacket, etc. So as I am walking, a security guard runs out to the fence I am walking by and demands I go back to the school. I look at him for a second, confused, then ask him what he means. He said that ditching is not allowed and had to come with him to the office. I know I look young for my age, but damn, this dude really thought I was a child. I tell him I'm straight up 25 years old and I keep on walking. He runs along the fence and asks for my ID. At this point, I am thinking about running away and calling him Mr. Puppy Pants or something. But I just pull out my ID and show it to him. The dude holds up the ID and stares at it for the longest time, then tells me I am free to go. Like, dude, I was always free to go. You're not a cop. You're just a pole block. Anyways, I walk off and I look back to see the dude on his walkie-talkie and taking a picture of me. This spiked my interest, so I walk back and ask why he is taking a picture, and he said to see if anyone will recognize me as a student. Okay, at this point, I want this guy to get in trouble, so I was like, fine. Take me to the office then. I don't want randoms having my picture for no reason. He takes me to the office and leads me to someone I am assuming is the VP. He said, and I quote, "I caught this kid ditching," as if I haven't told him multiple times I am an adult. The principal guy looks as confused as I probably did and asks who I am. I explained the whole situation and said how I wanted the security guy to delete the pictures he took of me. The principal looks at the security guy like he was a really stupid person, and he was, and told him to delete the pictures and apologize to me. The security guy gave a weak apology and offered a handshake, which I ignored. Yeah, it was a bad move, I know, but this dude was really an idiot. I wasted like 20 minutes cause this dude really mistook me for a child. Oh well, a 25 years old adult getting confused for a child at a high school. I am surprised because most 25 years old look their age, or at least they look older than teenagers in high school. Plus, don't they have uniforms? If they do have uniforms, this security guy is definitely lost. It is funny to me that he was so proud of catching this supposedly student escaping the school, and the principal was like, dude, really? He just said he's an adult and he clearly doesn't look like a student. Leave him alone. It's still a short but nice story to tell. I give this male Karen a level 35 based on how stupid this guy is and the fact he acted so proud of what he had done. How would you rate this male Karen from 1 to 100? Let me know in the comments and I will reply to you. I am not the gardener. It is a typical Monday morning at about 11:30. I am doing my daily rounds and have reached the most upscale neighborhood on my route. Coincidentally, the parcel I am about to deliver is a weed eater, and it's not in a box. Yes, it is unpackaged, which is uncommon. However, unlike most, it's also scanning that it requires a signature. Oh great, you're here. He then proceeds to ramble on about the various points that need attention. Sir, I just need you to sign in the white square. I hold my scanner out and slip the stylus out with my thumb for him to take. Whoa, you guys have gotten high tech. Usually you just leave that paper in my box. It's the same. And he cuts me off. Alright, but this better not cost more. I've already dealt with your supervisor once this week when you guys plowed over my lilies. Now follow me around back, I've had some updates. Sir, just sign the scanner. If you're going to be that rude, just go. I'll take care of it myself. I have a trimmer coming in the mail anyways. Now go! Alright sir, I'll go. and I shuffle the things in my head around and proceed to scan a pink card to hand him. What is this? A bill? He tears it up and tosses it on his porch. Alright sir, but you will need that to pick up your weed eater, which you refused. It will most likely still be at the post office. I walk back to my car slightly irritated at him. As I pull away, I glance back and see realization setting on his face. As for the weed eater, it was still sitting on the shelf at work. He called to lodge a complaint, and I told my boss he directly refused the parcel and shredded his pickup notice. No lady, this is a barbershop, not a gun rental shop. A short story. This happened yesterday as I was about to get my haircut. I was just sitting down and on my phone waiting for my turn at a local barbershop. Suddenly, this lady enters and I look at her. She looks around, confused, then she notices me. Where are the guns? What? The guns! I wanna rent a gun! Sorry, but this is a barbershop. I waved my hand around so she could see the barbers and customers. They were staring at her. But there was a store here where you can rent guns. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I just want a haircut. How long have you been having your haircut in this place? A few years now. So you should know where the guns are. Lady, this is a barber shop. Do you see any guns here? The lady leaves flustered and muttering something to herself. And everyone at the barber shop looks at each other like, what the hell just happened? Everyone then got back to their own doing and I got my haircut. How do I look anything like an employee? This was a couple of weeks ago. I am in Target trying on jeans. I literally never wear jeans and I wanted to see what size I wore. I was wearing some baggy black sweats, a way oversized and baggy dark gray hoodie, some Rick and Morty socks, and some Yeezys. I was basically wearing all black and looked like a homeless person, and literally nothing like a Target employee. I finished trying on the jeans and fold them up. I am walking out and set them on the table outside the changing room. As I am doing this old dude came up to me and asked, "Is this the changing room?" I answered, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, do you work here?" I kinda laughed and said, "No." He said something like, "Oh, sorry, my bad. I like your shoes." I said, "Thanks," and looked down and said, "I like yours too." He was wearing some zebras. Walked away smiling because I got complimented. That's all. People are nice. Okay, someone needs to explain to me this. How do you look homeless if you are wearing Yeezys? I know they are weird looking shoes, but they're still worth several $100s. It's far from these fake Nike shoes they are selling at Walmart though. It was more of a wholesome story, I guess, so you deserve the wholesome tag. The electronics store guy. I went to an electronics store recently and was looking around for some removable storage. That is when I heard the IT guy talking to an employee about a device. After the employee helped him, I approached him, and this is what happened. CG for the cool IT guy and me, excuse me, could I ask for your opinion? Please? I don't really work here. I guess that. However, I do realize that you are IT savvy and I just want your opinion. I will make up my mind about it. That sounds fair. Okay, what do you want to know? I ask him the question and he replies with two choices for me. I decided on a choice and give him a "Thanks buddy, I really appreciate your help." We shake hands and part company. Two people just enriched by their recent encounter. Gatekeeper for the disabled toilets. It all started when I was coming back from the cinema with a friend and we were both a little hungry, so we popped into a McDonald's. I visit the McDonald's quite frequently and while I don't talk to any employee, I sort of know where stuff is. After eating our food, my friend needed to go to the toilet. But as it was around 10 p.m., the upstairs area was locked off, where the normal toilets are, and the downstairs requires a key. It locks itself whenever it is shut. My friend, who suffers from anxiety, asked me to ask for the key for her, so I did, and I handed it to her, then waited for her to finish. That's when it all started. I was in no way dressed like a McDonald's employee. Green hoodie, blue jeans. Rather odd attire for someone who works there. But a lady came over and asked why they could not go upstairs. I just said something along the lines of, "They must be cleaning it or something, I don't know." She acknowledged me and walked away. A few seconds later, and a man with his daughter comes over and asks where the toilets are. I pointed him in the direction of the disabled one downstairs, and he comes back asking if he can use the upstairs toilet because someone is using the disabled one and his daughter needs to go badly. I was a bit unsure of what to say, but luckily before I had to say anything, my friend came out of the toilet and I pointed the man back over. She decided she wanted a McFlurry to go and started using the kiosk. In this short space of time, a group of 20-something guys come in, drunk, and go to walk upstairs before they are interrupted by the barrier. One of them turned to me. "Oi mate, why can't we go upstairs?" "I don't know, must be cleaning or something." "That's a bit stupid, isn't it?" "Yeah, I guess so." They make a few more comments about the gate keeping them from upstairs, and a guy that was sitting with someone started talking loudly about the ridiculousness of barricading the staircase and the untidy state of the downstairs area. I still do not think any of these people thought I worked there. I just thought people were being especially chatty tonight, until the complainer got up and asked me why I'm not tidying up empty trays. I again was a little bit surprised and told him that's not my job. He obviously took offense to this and ushered me over to a table before sarcastically showing me how to put the stuff on a tray in the bin. Before saying, "See, not that hard, is it?" I responded with, "If it's so easy, people should do it themselves." Another group walked in and headed to the disabled toilets. They saw someone was using them already and the complainer shouted to them, "Sorry, you have to wait. This guy wanted anyone upstairs," which caused them to join in berating me for any incompetence at the job that I don't have. I was defending myself and trying to tell people I did not work there and don't know why the upstairs toilets are not available. I told them to go and ask someone else. The man started shouting things like, "Why would they put someone like you out here if you don't have a clue what the hell you're doing?" Someone else started talking about how they had kidney disease, which means they had to use the toilet frequently, and I was a bad person for not letting them go to the toilet. In the middle of it all, the guy who came in with his daughter walked to me and handed me a piece of metal. "The top fell off," he said. I could not help but laugh. He said it in such a sincere manner, but the sentence is not exactly common. Good old complainer had something to say about this though. "What kind of person are you to laugh when customers have serious concerns? I'm getting the manager." "I do not work here." He called the manager over and I handed them the tap head. The manager thought he'd been called over to fix the tap. He called someone over to fix it and was about to walk off. The complainer shouted the manager back and said that I was a lazy employee and should be sacked immediately. The manager told him, "I don't work there." The guy was confused and his face dropped. He repeated himself and so did the manager. The guy looked at me and I smirked at him. The manager asked something like, "Is that all, sir?" And the guy sat back down. My friend and I walked out immediately after that, giggling. I wish I knew why people thought I worked there. Hey, did you like this I Don't Work Here Lady video? If you did, check out my playlist right here. I bet you will love it. These videos take me a lot of time and effort to make, so if you can show me some support by liking the video and subscribing, this will mean the world to me. Also hit the bell button to know when we post a new video and join the notification gang. Thank you again for watching episode 56 of I Don't Work Here Lady. See ya!